Cristiano Ronaldo is the reason Portugal won't win its first World Cup this summer in the USA. The 40-year-old striker, who is the national icon, holds the team back on the field, but they can't seem to get him off of it. It is rare to have a new nation break through and win a first World Cup. But Portugal have the highest odds of any new nation to joining the most prestigious club in the world. Their clubs have already done that. They've established themselves at premier European competitions. They're considered the cream of the crop when it comes to developing young players. And those players have gone on to dominate across Europa League and UEFA Champions League. In 2016, the national team won its first international competition in Paris, knocking off the hosts to lift the Euro Championship. A match, of course, Ronaldo was injured in and came out in the 18th minute, famously coaching from the sideline. And now they want to finally hit their peak at the World Cup for the first time. But FIFA has bent over backwards to make sure Cristiano Ronaldo is available for the start of the World Cup. Even though he received a red card in the final round of qualifying games against Ireland, his suspension has been suspended in classic FIFA fashion. And while on the surface it might be a good thing to have the world's all-time leading goal scorer, the 40-year-old tends to limit the way the squad can play, as seen best by their 9-1 win to close out qualifying in the one game he was suspended for. And the reason, of course, is the laundry list of stars that they can now lean on in Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, plus, of course, when you talk about Portugal, the next generation coming through. The player factory lines of Benfica and Sporting are some of the best in the world, and they are turned on and have already produced the next young superstars. From Benfica, it is another technically dominant center mid in João Neves. The 21-year-old was a massive contributor to PSG's Champions League win in his first year. And we've got the next Sporting Academy highlight reel winger in the works as well. The 18-year-old Giovany Quenda has already signed for over 40 million euros by Chelsea, but will remain in Lisbon on loan through the 2026 World Cup. The pre-tournament lines I mentioned before have Portugal as the 5th best odds to win the entire tournament. That's the highest of any team that's never won it before. But breaking through at an international level is the hardest thing to do. Spain finally did it just 16 years ago. France 12 years before that. So for Portugal, if they can limit the impact of Ronaldo, maybe, just maybe, they could be the new kid on the block. I'm David Goss. Follow Kickback for all your World Cup coverage, including our country-by-country Biopack podcasts.